Hey y'all, welcome to TK's Travels, where we'll be traveling through state parks and share our adventures with you along the way. In our last video, we showed you how we removed our awning mounting bracket, and I'm going to put a description of that in the comments down below. In this video, we're going to show you how we mounted the new bracket and what we did to make it watertight. In the last video, we showed you how we removed the plastic awning bracket that you see on the right so that we could replace it with the awning bracket on the left. The one on the right had just become too loose to hold our gasket that held our awning bag in place. And we did not know when we started, we could have just done an easy fix. With a little bit of heat and a little bit of pressure, we could have closed the gap with the plastic awning and it would have been fine. We could have left it on the camper. All we would have needed is a heat gun and probably some heat resistant gloves, and heat up that plastic and close the C-gap that you see there in the plastic awning mount. However, once we started to remove the awning mount bracket, there was no turning back. So in this video, we're going to show you what we did to repair some of the problems that we had and how we mounted this new metal bracket. So for this part of the project, we used fiber tape, we used UPOL grip number 4 spray-on adhesive, and we used the Raptor Bed Liner from UPOL. I'm going to link to those things in the description below, and I'm going to show you what we did in just a minute. This is where we left off in our last video. We had used the Gorilla Glue to fill in some gaps that we had where the ABS roof had come off. We weren't really concerned about being very neat with it because we knew that once we finished it, it wouldn't really matter, and the roughness actually helps to add to some of the texture. Start out with a nice clean surface and spray just the portion that you're going to cover with the bed liner in the UPOL grip number 4 spray adhesive. Cut down the fiber tape to the space that you're going to cover, and then stick it to the spray adhesive that you've already got in place. And then we just added a little bit extra spray adhesive just to give it a little extra grip. While the spray adhesive sets about 10 minutes, we mixed our part 1 and part 2 of our UPOL Raptor Bed Liner paint. This product is designed to be sprayed on with the included spray head and a air compressor, but we decided, just since we were doing such a small bit, that we would just mix it up together and paint it on with a paintbrush. And this worked out really well for us. We had a nice thick coating, and he's going to show you here what he did.
See this here?
Yeah.
You have to do this here, I think 2-3 times.
It actually covered really great in just 2 coats.
Yep.
Yep. We weren't too worried about being messy because once he was done, he just cleaned it up with an old rag. So here you see the before and after of this part of the project. You can see he's cleaned it up really well, and we filled in whatever small gaps we had with a combination of the Gorilla Glue and the Raptor Bed Liner paint that we used just now. I think it's done an amazing job of covering everything really, really well.
This is it.
Now that the Raptor spray-on bed liner is completely dry, it's time to attach the metal awning bracket with a little Gorilla Glue and some screws. Attaching the awning bracket is definitely a two-person job. I held one end in place while he got the other end exactly where he wanted, and he put in screws about every 18 inches all the way down. Be sure to wear protective eyewear while you do this, because as you can see in this slow-mo video, there is a lot of little metal pieces coming off of these screws. Once we had the bracket screwed in place, we followed up with a little bit of Gorilla Glue to seal all the edges around the bracket and the screws.
So this way here the water won't go in.
When you're ready to slide the awning bag into the mounting bracket, just put it in one end and push it all the way down to the other end.
Just like this.
It's going to hold just like this.
And it will hold it in.
And here's our finished project. It's a little messy, but it works. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, ask us in the comments below, and to follow us along as we travel through the state parks, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.